Hello and welcome back to Trials by Melissa. I'm Melissa and today was day 24 of my 30-day juice fast trial. Quickly approaching the end of this trial, and we'll be moving on to the trial number 2 very soon. But for today I wanted to give you my stats. I slept for about 9 hours last night, or I guess I should say today. I went to bed very late, slept in late, which feels great, but at the same time is not ideal for, utilizing the 2 days that you have off every week. Overall, my mood today was very good. I definitely had a lot more energy than I did the last week or so. Overall, I felt pretty decent. Ran some errands, got a couple of things accomplished. My weight is down by 0.4, so I'm back to 10.8. We'll see where it goes over the last 5 days, which starts tomorrow. And in general, my face is clearing up slowly but surely, so I'm thinking that I can keep the facial wash that I bought and continue using it. That hopefully it's just initially my body reacting to it, or I was going through a new type of detox or a secondary detox during my juice fast. But overall, I'm definitely enjoying the juice fast. So today I thought I would share with you guys the juice. I've made no secret of the fact that I absolutely love orange juice. It's like one of my most favorite things to drink in the whole world. So I thought I would make kind of a fun tropical orange juice. It's going to be very simple. The tropical part is just pineapple. So it's just going to be navel oranges and pineapples. I actually cut up 4 navel oranges and half of a pineapple for this one juice. I plan on making more than what I can drink right now because I'm going to store it and I'll have some more tomorrow and maybe even the next day. If you're somebody that, you really have to watch time and you don't have enough time to juice every single day, while it is best to juice every day, as long as you have a juicer that's like a masticating juicer and not a centrifuge juicer, you can store your juice so you can make it in advance and then drink it whenever, within the next, I'd probably say 3, maybe 5 days is the most I would go if you've made it yourself. But the great thing about the juice is the reason why fresh juice is so important is whenever it's fresh, you get the enzymes. Once it's pasteurized, those have been killed. That's why store-bought juice isn't as good for you. But enzymes die whenever the temperature gets above 160 degrees, but they can survive any cold temperature, which means that you can actually freeze your juice. So let's say that, you got tired of just drinking liquid juice and you wanted something a little bit with a little bit more texture. You could actually mix up a juice, freeze it, take it out of the freezer and let it thaw slightly, and then kind of have like a slushy. Or if you wanted to make almost like a smoothie, what you could do is combine frozen juice with maybe some frozen vegetables, or liquid juice with some frozen vegetables, and blend it up. Just don't add any sugar or anything like that. And the only thing additional you'll be getting that you wouldn't get from the juice is the fiber from the fruits and vegetables, and honestly that's not going to hurt you. But it's definitely a way to make juicing a little bit more viable for some folks. You can even freeze your juice in the form of a popsicle and enjoy a fresh juice popsicle if you wanted to change things up, especially during the summer months. You can freeze your juice, and if you have a juicer like mine, you can actually run it through semi-frozen and you'll get a sorbet. So if you have an ice cream maker, maybe you could use the juice as a base for a sorbet. Again, just be careful what you add to it, because adding sugar to it and adding other things like that to it, you're really detracting from the nutritional value of the juice, and you're basically eating liquid candy or sorbet candy at that point. But if you keep it pure to just juice and combine sweeter juices to make it sweeter versus adding sugar, you're still maintaining that health value. You're still getting the live enzymes. So play around with it and make it however you want. But without further ado, I'm going to start juicing. And like I said, 4 navel oranges. I prepped them the way that I show you in how to prep citrus video. The pineapple, basically it's cored and it was peeled, so I just sliced it in half, sliced it into spears, sliced it into 3 lengths, and that gives you chunks that are about like this. And again, the reason why I use smaller chunks is, yeah, you could throw a longer chunk into here, like you could throw a whole stalk of celery, but the longer the fibers are, the more likely that it could get wrapped around the gears on the inside and actually stop up your juicer. And I don't know about you guys, but I just like to take it apart to clean it. I don't like taking it apart in the middle of juicing and having to put it back together. So cut smaller to avoid it. So I'm just going to start popping in the stuff, and I'm really looking forward to this juice. I don't know if you can tell I'm getting kind of excited about it because I know it's going to taste wonderful. And I've got enough oranges and pineapple that I may actually freeze some of this for after my juice fast as like a sweet treat. You know, the closer I get to the end of this trial, I'm trying to think of, you know, like lessons learned during this trial, and you know, how to keep some of the great benefits that I've seen from juicing into my next trial. I don't want to just, hey, my 30 days are over, I'm on to something else, let's forget about what the previous 30 days. The whole point of Trials by Melissa is taking something away from each of the trials, whether it's just a, hey, that definitely doesn't work for me. But I've seen benefits to juicing, so I definitely know that it works. So I need to figure out how to get fresh live enzyme juice into my body every day, which means that I can't just go out and grab a V8. Again, it's been pasteurized, the juices are no longer live. So, you know, I'll keep you guys posted on what I figure out as I continue to test things and think about, you know, ways to incorporate juice into my daily life that maybe, you know, whether it's adding it to my meals for the day or maybe replacing a meal each day with it. But I'll keep you posted on how that goes. Just keep on throwing these things in here. So again, half of a pineapple, 4 navel oranges. I'm gonna get probably, I'd say close to 20 ounces of juice, maybe only 16 ounces of juice, but I've got more oranges and more pineapple to cut up, so I'm probably gonna do another batch as soon as I finish doing this video. And I'll have to figure out if I'm gonna store some of it or if I'm just gonna leave it in the fridge and enjoy it. And again, if you're going to store this in the fridge, you want to make sure that it's an airtight container, and you want to fill it up as close to full as possible. So if you're going to divide it up into smaller portion servings, maybe get like little half pints. I'm sorry, I'm just dumping the juice from the fruit down in here. Maybe just dividing them up into little half pints, screwing the lid on really good and tight, because like I said, mason jars or canning jars are excellent for storing, in addition to juice carafes and other things like that. Alright, so I've made the juice and it looks like I was right. I got right at 16 ounces of juice from the 4 oranges and the 1/2 of the pineapple. Stir it up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to pour it into a glass. I'm really looking forward to this. This is like almost like a dessert juice, or it can be a start your day juice, but I guess that's up to the individual. So I'm only going to have about maybe 8 ounces of the juice for right now, maybe closer to 10. That is extremely good juice. It's absolutely delicious. You taste the pineapple, you taste the orange. Both of these are great for vitamins. You know, everybody knows orange juice has a ton of vitamin C. Right now it's winter. I take vitamin C supplements, but I'm definitely not going to walk away from any natural vitamin C that I can get in my body. So cheers. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.